Ooh, guys, I gotta ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question that I want you to then turn and ask me the same question because I, of course, know the answer to it. And I feel as though the answer needs to be out there. So Cyril Gane goes and fights, okay? Undefeated fighter, good-looking heavyweight, interesting skill set in that he's a stand-up guy who's very hard to take down. We know his effectiveness leading into this fight because his most previous victory was a first-round TKO over former world champion Junior Dos Santos. So we know this guy can get down. He does it, Cyril Gane, in a main event on ESPN. Tons of eyeballs. The fight wasn't overly entertaining to watch, and Cyril's coach came out to talk about why that was. Now, let me stop you right there. It does not matter what Cyril's coach had to say as it pertains to entertainment. He shouldn't be saying it. With all due respect, he should not be saying it and he needs to stay in his lane. The athlete can help promote the fight. The manager can come out after the fact and help to cover the fight. The coach at no point wants to give the message to the audience and, more importantly, to his pupil that he is there for anything other than the best strategy and trajectory to victory. If there's 3 ways to attack a man, and the coach says, you know what? This one is the most effective. The second one can generate a little more power, but it leaves yourself susceptible. But to hell with it, because the third one, boy, the crowd's going to love this. Let's drill number 3. What are you talking about? That is not your job. Your job as a coach is not to get bit by the bug of MMA that goes around in waves and went all the way back to We Want Exciting Guys to falsely fell on We Want 2 guys to stand and bang. We just saw 2 guys stand and bang, and now you're being told that you don't want it. All along the way of the overlay of these fake things in sport that nobody actually knew what we wanted. We just heard somebody say it, so then we regurgitated. All along the way was the last thing you wanted was a lay and pray a wrestler. All the while, the biggest draw in the history of the sport, running off with all the money, was a guy named George St. Pierre who used to take you down and hold you there against your will. So not one of these stigmas has ever been true. But if you allow somebody else to write history, guys, history's written by the winners. You're letting losers write the history. And the coach should never be weighing in on what's exciting. Not his job. His job, what's most effective. Oh, by the way, subsequent to that, how close to what's most effective did I get my athlete to go out there and to translate? You see the problem. You see the problem. I mean, you've got to start wondering who's watching the shop. How much can Cyril trust a coach and a coach's techniques if part of the coach being subjective to these techniques is based anywhere around the idea of entertaining? Do you see the problem? Not to mention, you're putting a negative bow on a story that ended 4 days ago in victory on ESPN. The story is whatever you want the story to be because you won. You're the one with the platform. You're the one holding the microphone, and you're the one that's got the athlete with an undefeated record that just moved from number 5 in the world to number 4 in the world. Quit counting your rotten eggs and quit thinking you need to explain to anybody. Hey, guys, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm a coach. My job is this, and I succeeded as recently as Saturday. Who's next?